thinking about department stores that were open when you were younger that are now gone. And I thought about this because I heard a surprising statistic, kind of blew my mind, that there are now only 3 Kmarts left. There are only 3 Kmarts. That just seems unreal. Walmart won that wrestling match, I guess. But I remember Kmart didn't even come to my hometown of Columbus, Indiana. I think, if I remember correctly, until the late 80s when a mall opened up there. I don't think there was a Kmart before that. Walmart beat them into town. The big department store that I grew up around was Airway, which turned into Target. But there was another one that my mom just couldn't stay out of. And I'm wondering how many of you were familiar with a department store called Hills. Now, my first question is, are they still open anywhere? I looked online, couldn't find any indication they were. Hills Department Store. Here's what I remember about Hills. They were this big, boxy looking department store. Number one, every time I would walk in, I would start sneezing because all of the clothing and material they had, it just made me sneeze, the allergens in there. Secondly, it was bright and white. It nearly burned out my retinas walking into the store. It was just kind of a big, white, bright place that was not very appealing to the eye. And third, if you were lucky, Mom might buy you some of the hot cashews they were roasting as you left because they had the little nut center there. And before that, the precursor to that was the big sandwich vendor where they had sandwich of undetermined origin sandwiches and snacks and so forth that you could get out of the vending machine, which to me as a kid, that was pretty cool. I didn't care about the fact the food was probably, I wanted something out of that vending machine because it was so cool. Oh, and one other note, appropriate to time of the year coming up, is that's where a lot of my going to see Santa Claus as a kid memory comes from. It was Hills. They had the little Santa stage and we would go and see him. And of course, my younger sister would cry because kids do that sometimes for Santa Claus. But anyway, I don't know. Well, tell me below the department stores you remember growing up that are no longer around. My blessing for you today is that may you just discover the magnificent provision of God that never ends. Just when you think, oh, I don't have enough, I need more, I need help, may God's provision be known to you in a way that just blows your mind today and blesses you so that you can bless others out of the surplus. And may it be so in the name of Jesus.